multipliers, last section for chapter 14. If you have a fact, like 1 feet is 12 inches, you could write it 1 foot over 12 inches or 12 inches over 1 foot. These are called unit multipliers. You do this, it's kind of like using dimensional analysis, they call it later on. Dimensional analysis. It helps you to tell if you're dividing by 12 or multiplying by 12 just by the units. Anyways, well, you'll see that later on. But anything divided by itself is 1. Like, since 1 foot equals 12 inches, this is worth 1 and this is worth 1. Depends on which way you do it, or whether or not you want to multiply by 12 or divide by 12. And you'll see that later on here. All right, here we go. So number 3, 1 yard equals 36 inches. So you could write 36 inches over 1 yard, or 1 yard over 36 inches. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. So you could write 60 seconds over a minute, or 1 minute over 60 seconds. So those are called your unit multipliers. 1 mile has 5,280 feet, so you could write it this way or this way. So say you had 2 miles is how many feet. You would multiply, you'd use this one because the miles would cancel and you just get feet. And here's another one, 1 hour, 60 minutes, so you could write this way or this way. And here's another one, 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams, you could write this way or this way. And here's another one, 1 pound is 16 ounces, you could write this way or this way. So here, dimensional analysis. If I have 64 ounces, do I want to use this one or this one? Well, I don't want to use this one because I would end up with ounces times ounces divided by pounds. I mean, I want to use this one so my ounces cancel and I just get pounds. If I have ounces on top, I want ounces on bottom. So it's just 64 divided by 16, that's 4 pounds. But again, you could just do this, make the table obey the table, and you can just see it. So, anyways. But it's nice to get this idea down later on when you end up with multiple, changing units multiple times. It's nice to be able to know which way to flip it and stuff. And when you're only doing one thing, it's like, well, just make the table obey the table. So, anyways, but you do want to learn this idea though. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. If I have 3 kilograms, well, I want the kilograms on the bottom so the kilograms cancel. And so I get 3,000 grams. 1 cup is 8 ounces, 3 cups. Well, again, I want the cups on the bottom because I want the cups to cancel, so it's 8 ounces over 1 cup, and they get 24 ounces. Number 27, 1 pint is 2 cups, so 1 pint over 2 cups, or 2 cups over 1 pint. If I had 20 cups, I want the cups on the bottom, so I want this unit multiplier, and so my cups cancel. So it's 20 divided by 2 is 10, so it's 10 pints. And then here, 1 cup is 8 ounces. How much is 120 ounces? I don't want this one because I want the one with the ounces on the bottom. The ounces cancel, so I'm dividing 120 by 8, which is 60 divided by 4, which is 30 divided by 2, which would just be 15 cups. So that's what I did there in my head. I don't want to divide 120 by 8. And then here I did them, here I'm showing number 24 this way. 1 cup is 8 ounces, so 3 cups is 24 ounces. 1 cup is 2 pints, so 20 cups is 10 pints. 1 cup is 8 ounces. How much is 20? Well, first I multiply by 5. That's 40 ounces and 5 cups, and I multiply by 3. That's 15 cups is 120 ounces, so 15 cups. So, anyways, do want to learn this. You didn't need to learn this right now, but you do want to learn this idea of unit multipliers, especially when you're changing like 2 or more, you're dealing with 2 or more units. Then you want to facts, you want to be able to understand how you can flip them and stuff. It's called dimensional analysis, making sure your units cancel, and the unit you're trying to find pounds, you want pounds, you want the other units to cancel. So anyways, love you, buddy.